Did you have a rough night, buddy? Careful not to fall off over there, though. I'm taking the food out to everybody else. Come on, Tux, let's go to your spot. Come on, bud. You're confused. No. No, you're confused. You've got... Mom's cooking a chicken today, but you've got a little bit of... Whoa, 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 whoa. Here you go. Oh, whoa, whoa. Come here. You got it over here, too. Come here. See? There you go. He's doing the I refuse to go to my proper food spot, and I'm going to see what those other boys have, and then maybe, just maybe, I'll go to my spot. Yeah, I figured he'd want back outside now. Come on. Come on, cute stuff. Come on. Can't let the mosquitoes in. He likes to saunter through the door. Hi. Morris and Marty are doing great. We were up a little early today. Dawn's got so much to do. So this is the stuff we brought down for me to put out. Yeah, I'll do that after a while. We had the smallest, briefest, heavy shower go just west of us last night. I'm like, really? We could use some rain now. We could. I don't want to have a dry year. I don't like dry years. I like wet years. And as of yesterday morning, I really have gotten rid of almost all the aphids. So that is good news. Good morning, Panther. I know you saw me down at the bottom of the steps taking care of my tree. Hi. Hi. Wow, Dawn's tree looks really pretty with the different shades of purplish pink down there. Very nice. I want to go take a picture of my azalea and check these two Japanese maples, but everything else I walked past and inspected this morning. You know, if you catch it early, I guess you can do something about it. That was certainly Sandy's message on X this morning. Sandy Monroe, he had a bad spot removed on his wrist, so he didn't listen to people and go sooner than later, and he had a bigger than smaller spot removed. It is important. I left a comment and said, make sure to check between your toes, or have your partner check between your toes, because I had that spot last year that I had to get removed. That was between my toes, and the dermatologist said a lot of times melanoma is between the toes for whatever reasons, really because it's not where the sun hits your skin. It's really because metabolic issues. Or at least it isn't always where the sun hits your skin, obviously, if you're having it between your toes where the sun can't even get. So anyway, schedule your yearly skin check if you haven't. I concur with Sandy. Hi, Gray. Good morning. Hi. I've been repacking up some of the Friends Lego sets and other stuff that I work on all the time when I bring home stuff from Guardian Angel, and they just needed repacking and they needed better labeling. So it was on my mind to do that today. I got to get it done, what I want to do, before it gets too hot in the attic for the summer. It's 11 o'clock and I've still been staying busy and not gone for my walk and not gone to town to do the things I wanted to do. But one good thing was UPS just came and delivered this Ryusen Japanese maple that I ordered from Meadowlark Gardens in Tennessee. This is a weeping variety. As you can see, it actually starts out with pretty reddish orange color in the spring, then turns green, then goes back to this beautiful reddish orange color in the fall. So it has early spring, almost flowering kind of color, and then finishes up with some color too. Tracy at Meadowlark Gardens, she ships off Etsy, and the thing is, she had a ton of good reviews and her prices are cheaper. And yeah, it's not a 1-gallon pot, but it's a great looking little tree, very healthy, and her prices are good. And she's close to me because I don't want my live shipped thing in the box for too long. I mean, literally the guy, the UPS driver, handed it to me. I went in the garage and took it out of the box. So I'm gonna recommend Meadowlark Gardens as well and go leave her a nice review. You know, it came with a really great care tip guide, and one thing I learned is for variegated varieties, you're not supposed to fertilize them. I guess I didn't know that. It says it can cause them to lose their variegation to revert back. So we'll leave this guy alone. And yeah, like I knew, they like morning sun, but afternoon shade in the hot southern states. So I was thinking this guy is going down there behind the bench, the chair. And I do think we're going to put it in a pot, but not a super tall pot, and maybe cut the bottom of the pot off. And that way it can, you know, it's not so little in the ground, but it gets raised up a little bit so it can weep even more. I'm gonna shift the Asiatic jasmine that's I planted there. I want it to still be in this bed, but I want to put obviously the tree in the center. So this one should do really nice there because of the raised. I guess I could maybe put the tree just behind this, move the sun face, and just stick it right there so that it weeps over the side of this planter kind of a thing. We'll see. Dawn and I will sort it out. She says it's fine in the pot, which I knew, in the shade, which it will be for as long as necessary. There's no rush to get it out of that pot. And I would say based on the size that it is, that's true. She just said don't let it get dried out, which it will do because it's in a small pot. Her instructions are very user-friendly, I would say, for the average gardener. Hey Tux, you need some attention, buddy? I got a couple minutes for you. You just come right on over here, buddy. That's my bud. Meow. Hi. Hi. I'm finally in Ruby, and it's 11:45 a.m. It's a good thing I had an early start this morning. I got everything done I could do with the repacking of the Legos. There's a few boxes for Don to carry up to the garage attic for me. He's just better on the stairs. They're not heavy by any stretch. I ordered another box of 10 bins from Walmart. It's much cheaper to buy them that way. If you have a favorite box or, you know, storage shape container, you know, so they stack on top of each other properly, etc., etc. It's might want to consider going to Walmart or Home Depot and just buying a box of 10, or Amazon and buying a box of 10 and just having them around. That will leave me some extras, I'm sure. When I ordered the last box of 10 in February, I kind of figured I'd use them up, but I didn't want to order 2 boxes until I was really ready for them. So I have my great ball contraptions to repackage, and a Lego hospital, and it's a couple other sets. The one bin doesn't have a lid, and I've been keeping an upside down outdoor doormat on top of it to keep the dust and stuff out, and you can't stack it, and I just really need to fix it. So anyway, I got done today what I can get done, and I've got plans to get the rest of it done, so that's all good. And they are surveying on this corner again. It's a very popular surveying corner. So I'm gonna go do the, nobody behind me here. I didn't want to make them self-conscious and film them. I was watching behind me and somebody came up pretty quick and I put my flashers on and they slowed and the people got across. But it's like, come on, people. The pedestrian crosswalk has been there for years and it's 35 through here now. And there are people crossing near the park all the time, including me sometimes, and I'm stopping for people. So I'm gonna walk at the park, South Park, for a little bit, and then I'm gonna pop into Guardian Angel. I have more plant pots in my head, and those things, they put them out, the yard things, and they go really quick. So it's kind of like if you happen to be in there when they put it out, you get it, and if you don't, you don't. So it can look like if you go, they haven't put out a lot of new stuff, and what it is the things that are going to sell, they sell almost instantaneously, and the things that aren't going to sell, they hang around for a while. And I need to go to Home Depot too. I need a bag of dirt, a bag of rocks, and I want to look at plant pots and plants over there too. Yeah, this left turn is not easy. I'm driving. Gosh darn it, the timing is just so that, I mean, as it is, when I get ready to pull out, I go pretty good out of there. To the right, you know, you think you can go and they come over that crest and poof, there they are, and they're usually speeding, and yeah. I'm out now. If you see me going through the neighborhood, it's because I want to avoid that left turn. And when the school opens up this fall, I think that's going to be pretty much standard operating procedure. Well, it is raining out here a very little bit today. Not much though. Well, I talked to the lawn crew. I think they forgot they didn't do this spot in front of the basketball. They did all down the side and back behind it. Next time. I'm picking up trash just as if Dawn was out here with me. Michelle and I should be back tomorrow, so I don't plan to stay too long. I didn't clock it, but it's 1:30. I am so looking forward to getting this bag of dirt and rocks. I want the rocks and the dirt. I'm just really not looking forward to going over there and getting it. Oh well. If you play, you gotta pay. Playing in the dirt, that is. How can a barberry that small be $40? I guess the regular old barberry is $14.98. But I like this one. Of course, they put it in the big pot, even though it doesn't need a big pot, so they can charge more for it. Oh well. I would pay $15 for this one in this pot. Well, I've hardly gone crazy, but I've got a couple things. Well, maybe 4 things plus what I came for. I'm liking it. I brought you a snack.
That's why I like the snacks. Ooh, that looks good.
2 kinds of cheese, bacon, pepperoni, liver pate, hard-boiled eggs, and some Parmesan cheese crisps.
Yum.
And because that's not enough, here's the pork rinds.
Thank you so much. Well, it's just a snack.
Right. I am going to cook you something for dinner later. That's right. Yeah. But I'm thinking you're not getting out of your office at 4:30 or 5 today, no. So I better feed you something now.
Thank
Poor
you,
guy.
Sweetheart. Thank you so much.
The only problem, baby girl, with doing the editing with you is that it's too easy to want to take a nap right along with you. Alright, next up is go debone that chicken, especially if you're going to have some good victuals for your dinner tonight, Missy. Well, I haven't eaten these impatiens yet. I sprayed some insecticidal soap on the pot, up on the rim. That's what I'm walking around doing. They're not supposed to like odd smells and the smell of soap. Some people put out Irish Springs bar soap shavings. I wanted to walk over here and enjoy these blooms up close. I'm walking funny. It's because it's steeper than you think trying to walk across there. Yeah, looking pretty. Would have been more blooms if the deer hadn't, you can see on this one in particular, hadn't eaten off some of the top of it, but I am enjoying what it's doing. Ah, the first signs of the canna lilies popping through. Time for bag 3. The arms. Well, there he is with his arms attached. I have to say, I really, really like this set. I do. I hope it's a series and they'll do like a skeleton and a pirate and maybe Emmett from the movie, the Lego movie, or I don't know. I think they could do more of these and it would be, I think people would buy them like they do the Brickheads or some of the other series. I think I'll do bag 4 too. Bag 4 is going to be the head. 5 is the hat. I'll save that for maybe tomorrow afternoon. Alright, there's the head. That was pretty easy. I like the printed special piece with the smiley face.